BILDCR would like next to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the peoples of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot First Nation tribes of Siksika, the Piikuni, the Kainai, the Stoney Nakoda First Nation tribes of Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley, and the Tsuut'ina First Nation. The City of Calgary is also homeland to the historic Northwest Métis and to Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chair of Build Calgary Region, Bob Factor, and Build Calgary Region CEO, Brian Hahn.
Welcome everyone to the Build Calgary Region Awards. I'm Bob Factor, and as Chair of Build Calgary Region Board of Directors, representing this great industry, and it truly is a great industry, is a tremendous honor. Thank you for being here this evening. Tonight, as always, is a celebration of our membership's innovation and hard work. And while we may be competing for awards and accolades this evening and in the sales centers tomorrow, I believe we remain more unified than ever. The challenges facing our industry are many, varied, and ever-changing. Our solutions must therefore be equally creative and collaborative. It's only by working together we can truly build the most livable communities in the world, and that's a fact. Before I hand this over to Brian to kick off the program, I'd like to recognize the Build staff and highlight the effort and energy that it takes to put into making this wonderful evening happen. They're a small group at Build, and they pack a tremendous punch, and they even make Brian look pretty good. It's been a pleasure working with them over the last year, and I look forward to catching up with many of you this evening, and good luck to all nominees. With that in mind, I would like to introduce our Build Calgary Region CEO, Brian Hahn.
Well, thank you very much, Bob, for those kind words. I consider it a great privilege to hold the senior staff leadership position as Build Calgary Region CEO, and an equally great privilege to work with and alongside our many members who, without exception, care deeply about making this city and the surrounding region the best it can possibly be for all those who call Calgary Region home. Simply put, Build members' daily drive towards affordability, innovation, and choice for rental and owned homes, both in established and new communities across our region, all of which is on showcase here tonight, is wonderful to be a part of, but more importantly, it has resulted in our region being ranked as one of the most affordable metropolitan areas in Canada to live and one of the most livable places to be in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, your association and its members have an ambitious agenda and objectives ahead. That agenda and those objectives are developed and driven towards success in a true Calgary can-do spirit of enterprise and entrepreneurship by a group of committed volunteer directors and committee members. There are too many of those good folks here tonight to acknowledge individually. However, I think we should all show our gratitude for their commitment to our association, this industry, and our communities by a round of applause. Just moments ago, Build's chair, Bob Factor, shared his gratitude for the diligent and tireless effort of the staff team at Build. I would be remiss if I didn't say how equally grateful I am to be part of such a great team, all of whom work so well together and so tirelessly on behalf of our members and their customers. Quite frankly, if it weren't such a tight job market, I'd recommend all of them to you. In similar fashion, there are a number of partners and stakeholders with whom we collaborate to achieve that agenda and those objectives. That group is sizable, diverse, and influential. They represent governments, agencies, other associations, and friends of industries. We would like to introduce some of those valued partners and collaborators who are fortunate enough to have join us tonight. As I introduce our special guests, I ask them to stand and remain standing until I have introduced them all. After that, I ask you to join me in a welcoming round of applause. Again, please hold your applause to the end. Honored guests, please stand until that time. From our industry and community partners, Build Alberta Executive Officer Scott Fash, CHBA Edmonton Region CEO Laura Bruno, UDI Executive Director Kaylin Anderson, Calgary Construction Association President Bill Black, Federation of Calgary Communities Executive Director Leslie Evans, Federation of Calgary Communities Vice President Tina Kakar, University of Calgary Director Haskayne Mains Jessica Bergen, Partner KPMG and Chair of the Build Calgary Region Foundation Randy Kraft, Chair of the Build Awards Committee and Timber Tech Trust CEO Wendy Murphy, Calgary Board of Education Superintendent of School Improvement Joanne Pittman, SAIT, Dean of the School of Construction Dr. Reva Bond, from On a Dime, Kelly Lydiard, from the Calgary Metropolitan Board, Chief Jordan Copping. Let's have a round of applause for that group. A few other groups here to introduce. From the Government of Alberta, Fish Creek MLA Richard Godfrey, and from Calgary Northeast MLA, Minister of Trade, Immigration and Multiculturalism, the Honourable Rejan Sani. From our valued municipal partners in city building at the City of Calgary, Her Worship Mayor Jyoti Gondek, Chief of Staff, Office of the Mayor Amy Blanchette, Senior Advisor, Office of the Mayor Kabir Najjar, Ward 1 Councillor Sonia Sharp, Ward 3 Councillor Jasmine Meehan, Ward 5 Councillor Raj Dhaliwal, Ward 6 Councillor Richard Pootmans, Ward 8 Councillor Courtney Walcott, Ward 11 Councillor Courtney Penner, Ward 12 Councillor Evan Spencer, Ward 13 Councillor Dan McLean, General Manager, Planning and Development Services Stuart Dalgleish, Director, Development and Building Services Brenda Desjardins, and from the City of Airdrie, His Worship Mayor Peter Brown, from the City of Okotoks, Her Worship Mayor Tanya Thorne. Welcome all. Thank you all for being here and supporting our celebration of innovation and achievement. We look forward to continuing our collaborations with you in making the Calgary region the greatest, most competitively affordable place in the world to develop, build, live, work, and play. Now, I thanked a lot of very important people here tonight, but I think it's important that we all acknowledge the many of our life's partners here in attendance tonight. My dear wife, Wendy, just right over here, has joined us, and I just am grateful because it is her unconditional love, support, and infinite patience with me which allows me to endeavor to put my best foot forward for Build every day. My dear, I love you very much, and I love you with all my heart. Thank you for indulging me that important acknowledgement, and a big round of applause to all of our life's partners here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here to bring greetings from our partners in city building, please join me in welcoming Calgary's Mayor, Mayor Jyoti Gondek.
Oki, Dadanastada, Umbawastich, Tanshe, and hello everyone Greetings to all of you here in the mother languages of the Indigenous peoples of Treaty 7. It is an absolute honor to be here with you tonight. I see that many of my council colleagues are here this evening and they are looking amazing. I've heard a rumor that we are also joined by some of our regional partners, including those from faraway exotic places like Okotoks and Airdrie. And we are all here as elected officials because we not only understand the value of your industry, but because we also understand the value of collaboration. As the Calgary region, we have made a commitment to work better together so we can best serve our shared public and so we can compete for economic development opportunities as a strong and unified group. That's our commitment to you. As your representative government leaders, we're here to make things more focused on mutually beneficial outcomes together with all of you. We have done great things before as partners in the public and private sector, and we can certainly do that again. We can tackle issues of housing affordability, we can tackle issues of equitable access to public amenities, and we can tackle issues of public infrastructure investments for quality of life. We do all of this together by being incredibly intentional that we are stronger when we are partners. And that takes a lot of trust, which means that we have to continue to work on our relationships. It means that we have to continue challenging each other through respectful dialogue and civil discourse. It means that we need to stay committed to doing the right thing in the right way for the people that we all serve together, the residents of the Calgary region. Tonight is a reflection of the success that we can achieve when we are focused on common outcomes. I'm excited for everybody here tonight who is nominated, and we're all waiting to see who takes the hardware home this evening. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Thank you very much, Mayor Gondek, for being so generous with your time this evening. These awards play a key part in highlighting the success of our industry, and it is a great pleasure of ours to have you here to celebrate with us tonight. We at BILD, quite frankly, are very appreciative of your personal commitment to public service, the ongoing collaboration we have with the city, and look forward to continuing our discussions and dialogue around building and growing our city as the most affordable, world-class city it is in this region. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1675, Sir Isaac Newton, the famous English scientist, sent a letter to English physicist Robert Hooke, famously saying, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." We have the great privilege of being joined tonight by a number of the past BILD chairs, as well as the chairs and presidents of the board of BILD's predecessor organizations, the Calgary chapters of the Canadian Home Builders Association and the Urban Development Institute. Those of us lucky enough to be part of this great industry, thank them for their truly foundational and capacity building work. Today we are honored to stand on the shoulders of your accomplishments. I ask that all past chairs and presidents of the board in attendance tonight, please stand and accept our thanks. In addition to being able to welcome the mayor for what is now an annual event, the mayor's luncheon just about a month ago, we shared news at that luncheon on the health setback of one of our members of the BILD board of directors, Jillian Lawrence. We sent off from that luncheon a bunch of cards to Jillian with well wishes, as well as a monogram quilt which Jillian could wrap herself up in and feel the warm hugs from all of us. I'm pleased to report I had the good fortune of visiting with Jillian this past week. She continues to make great strides in her recovery and sends back her thanks and well wishes to all of you. It is truly a pleasure to be here tonight and to have a sold-out venue with all of you here. You can truly feel the energy and sense of momentum in Calgary right now. Now this part's important, and I know all the other stuff you weren't quite listening to and you're having fun with your table mates, but with your attention and cooperation of the cast of around 150 people, we will be beginning the award ceremonies right after dinner, sharp at 7 p.m. This cast of 150, a well-oiled machine if you will, has set the objective of concluding tonight's awards program early enough to allow all of you ample time to celebrate with your teams and friends while appropriately recognizing a BILD Award nominees and recipients. To achieve this, we need your help. All of us in the audience, applaud, cheer all of the finalists and award recipients with the fullest of your enthusiasm. Let's raise the roof. It's a good start. Presenters, please be sure to be ready, available, and in place prior to your revised presentation time. In your absence, we have promised that your plate will not disappear unless your table mates ask for it to be removed. You officially now know who to blame if this happens. Winners, when you are announced, please proceed directly to the stage to receive your awards. Try very hard not to run over any servers caught in your path, but you are being timed. Provided that you move promptly to the stage, we also promise your plate will not disappear again, with the caveat, of course, unless your table mates ask it to be removed. Lastly, and equally important as everything else I've said, please accept congratulations from everyone along your path after you receive the award. On the way up, please proceed to the stage with alacrity. Now, in terms of drink ticket sales in the bars, they will remain open until the award ceremony starts. After the ceremony starts, the bars in this room will be closed, but the bars out in the reception area will remain open. With all that information in mind, and given that my voice is just about to pack it in, please enjoy your dinner and the show tonight. I look forward to enthusiastically celebrating the evening with all of you in true Calgary style. Enjoy your dinner and your table mates.